Well, good afternoon everybody. Hello. I hope you're all doing well in this beautiful world. It is the 27th of September and it's 20 past 3 in the afternoon. I thought I'd come on and do a video with little Maddie. It's a chat video which concerns little Maddie here. But first of all, I want to tell you what I'm going to do with this video. Not with recording it, but when I upload it. When you upload it, you can go public, private. There's also one where you can actually choose, I think, a date and a time to upload it. So I'm going to test this with this video to see if I can work it out, so it can upload it while I'm not doing it. No, not while I'm doing it. When I'm away, like I'm away next weekend, so I'll miss out doing a Sunday best. So if this works, what I will do, I'll actually do a Sunday best and actually have it to view next Sunday, if you get what I'm talking about. I know you do premieres, which Stephanie does. This is not a premiere. This is just a upload at not upload at another date. It will actually be able to view at a later date. So that is what I'm going to do with this. It's a test to see if I can do it, because otherwise I'll miss out on Sunday best next week, because if you've watched my videos, I'm going away next week over Tamworth. And yes, I'm going over for Pride Day. I'm not quite sure who I'm taking. I think I might only take one with me. So I decide I'm leaving on Thursday morning, probably about 8:30 sometime. Then I'm going to stop at Armadale, which is about two and a half hours drive from Coffs Harbour. Then I'm just going to have a good look around Armadale. I've never been to Armadale. So I'm going to have a good look around. I will do a video while I'm there. And I'm due to be at Tamworth at my accommodation at 3:30 in the afternoon. So it's probably another hour and a half. So I have to leave Tamworth about 2 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time to have a good look around Tamworth, have a look at shops, have some lunch, and do the thing. Now, the reason for this video, which includes Maddie, you'll know I take my baby shopping, and on Sunday I took this little girl with me, had the pram. She was dressed in this beautiful dress that she's in now, which you've seen on Sunday best the other week. And everybody loved her, beautiful. And I was heading into Target, and an older lady come up and wanted to look at the baby. Then she realised it was a doll, and we started chatting. And she said she knows someone who has one. We're just having a good idea, and we had a good old chat. You know, she walked off feeling really good, made me feel good, thanked me for doing what I'm doing. And in the process, after she left, another mother and her daughter, 10-year-old daughter, came up and started looking at the baby, and I asked the girl, would you like a nurse? The mother said she's okay because she's got her own Reborn. So this little girl, she's 10 years old, she picked up little Maddie, and oh my goodness, she loved her. She actually loved this baby. Because Maddie is a beautiful baby. Maddie was created by Stephanie. She's my first Stephanie baby that I got off her. You've probably all seen her. And she is. I love this kit. I think what I love about kit mainly is, it's hard really, the hands. Love the hands. And that bottom lip, how it sucked in them like that. It's a beautiful kit. There is, I think, of these kits, this one especially is only 625 of this kit. But I've also got another of the same kit, but it's only one of 100 because the sculptor actually signed the body, which is So it's a special, that one was a limited edition of 100. So as I said, I was out shopping and this little girl was nursing Maddi. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't know where I got her from. I said I got her from America, from a Reborn artist over there. It was from her private collection. And I feel lucky that I do have a doll from Stephanie's private collection. I think people are lucky, all those of us who have seen Stephanie's work. Seeing her work in her videos is one thing, but when you get one of her babies and you see her work close up, it is amazing. But then again, I've got babies here, their artwork is amazing. They're done by Australian artists, you know, but seeing it firsthand, when I got Maddi, when I opened the box, it was just amazing. The artwork and the detail that Stephanie goes into, it is amazing. But this little girl, you should have seen her, she was holding her really close, and she said she wanted one like this, and you wouldn't know how much it is. I said it was a bit, because it's from America with the exchange rate and also the postage to Australia. The mother wanted to know how much. I said it was over 1,000 Australian dollars because of the exchange rate. But I had the money then. I thought I was not going to miss out on one of Stephanie's dolls. And this little baby, I tell everybody that I have a Reborn channel. They say want to know what it is. And I'm deciding that what I'm going to do is, I know Stephanie has them, the bracelets, you know, you get the little bracelets. I'm going to get some of those, and when I go out and people want to know, I'll just give them a bracelet so they know where to find me. It's a lot easier than having a business. I did think of getting a business card to hand out, but I thought these bracelets are easy. I could wear one myself and just out advertising so people will know. I like spreading the word about the Reborns and how good they are for different, the main three reasons they are for those of us with a mental illness. They are amazing for that. They help calm us, especially if I'm feeling a bit anxious. I like to hold one. My anxiety is pretty good. Sometimes when I'm going to catch the bus, things play up and I get a little bit anxious, so I do take one of my tiny ones. I either take Garfield with me or I take Blossom when I go on a bus, when I go and do my volunteer work, because they are allowed to go. These big ones are not allowed to go. And mental illness, anxiety, depression. Another reason is for those of us who have suffered a miscarriage or who are unable to have children, which I'm both. I suffered a miscarriage in 1996, and I found out in 2008 that I wasn't meant to be a mum. And getting these babies is, I've been in this unit 2 years now. When I moved here, all I had was this Moses basket for Ruby, and because I wanted to get another one, I needed more room. I wanted to get Ruby a decent bed. I was talking to the lady next door. She said she had a bassinet that I could have. I said, really? She said, yes. So I got it. I cleaned it up. I washed the cover, set it up in my room, and it really hit me that I had a bassinet in the room, and it's something that I had always wanted. This bassinet with a new baby going into it, it really knocked me about. So much so that I couldn't go and do my volunteer work. And I think I've told this story before. I remember I rang up and explained why I couldn't go, and the girl said, well, looks like you have to get rid of the bassinet. I said, no, I can't, because Ruby needs a bed. So I battled, and I got used to the bassinet being there, and no worries now. I love the bassinet's now in the lounge room because I got a cot in the bedroom. So, yeah, I did have the bassinet in there, but when I got more babies that they couldn't fit in the bassinet, that's when I got the cot. So, it's mental illness, bumbled babies, couldn't have babies. store for that. I actually read on a Facebook page, oh, it must be 12 months, maybe less, more ago. This young woman, she had endometriosis and something else, and there was a slim chance of her having a baby. And all her girlfriends around married, they're having babies, and she's feeling left out. And she wanted to buy one so that she could do things with the baby. She could go buying, she could, you know, just a normal thing a new mum, expectant mum would do. And that's what these are good for. And the third thing they're good for is those clients who have dementia. I'm not quite sure about the male clients, male residents of nursing homes, or even if they're still living at home and they have dementia, where the husband or the daughter or someone, they've got a carer. But for women, they are amazing. I was on a page on Facebook where a group of women, they take their babies into nursing homes for this reason, for the dementia clients. And one of them got a phone call from the local nursing home telling her that one of their dementia clients would not settle, and would she bring in one of her babies. And as soon as she got to the nursing home and put the baby in her arms, that was it. That client, that lady, she calmed down. She had the baby in her arms, and they are so soothing. Oh, that would have been a beautiful sight. I actually have seen in person how much having an elderly person nursing one of these. When I was on holidays last year up on the Sunshine Coast here in Australia, I was at a food eatery having lunch, and there was a mother in a wheelchair with her daughter, and they seen the babies in the pram. So the daughter said, could I bring her closer? Yes, sure. They come on close to have a look. I asked, did you want a nurse? The lady in the wheelchair said yes. So I gave her a nurse for one of my babies. She chose which one she wanted to nurse. And just the look on her face, looking at this baby, was amazing. It really was. Just the feeling of how calm it makes people. It does. Babies make calm. Because these babies, as we all know, as reborn mums, they don't make a noise. They're quiet. So when an elderly person is holding them, there's no fear that the baby is going to cry. And that is what is so good. I know one day when I took Blossom with me to my volunteer place, and the client's Noah, I gave it to one client there, and just the look of it, and the way she was holding it, and she was talking to it. She'd hold up in front and she was talking to it, and just looking at it just made me feel really good that I do take it. I do wish I could take one of these, but they will not allow me to take a big one because it looks like a baby. But I don't know, maybe we can talk something, even if it's my day off, something where I can take one, especially this one, in so they can see, have a good look, you know. I would love them because many people don't get, especially if an elderly person, they might not have kids, they might not have grandkids, and just having the babies there holding them, it is amazing. As you all know, those of you who have got a mental illness, no matter what, whether it's anxiety and depression, and we all know how amazing these babies are to us. And the fact that this little girl, she wanted one. She wanted one of these. She would not let it go. She'd go and sit down, walk away. I was okay. I knew she wouldn't run off because her mum was there watching and everything. Because the little mother said that she keeps asking for a baby. She wants her mum to have another baby. But her mum is 46. He said she's too old. And it's just, she loves babies. And she's always asked, what's she going to do when she grows up? What's she going to be? She said, I'm going to be a mum. She's going to be a mum, have babies, lots of babies. And I do hope that she's one of those lucky ones who is able to have children. Because those of you out there who do have children, you don't realize how lucky you are to have something where you carry it in your body for 9 months. And I know the pain you go through and carrying, the morning sickness, the peeing, everything else. I know some women have morning sickness for the whole 9 months, but yeah, you complain, but it's worth it at the end. Then going through the pain of the delivery and pushing that beautiful little baby, new human being out of your body, it must be the most amazing feeling, the most amazing reaction as to when you see your baby for the first time. You know, and I never got to do that. And I knew before I went through the process of trying to fall pregnant, I knew what was going to. I don't know the intensity of the pain. I don't know about that, but I was willing. I really wanted to go through that to know what it really is like to give birth. But in reality, really, I did give birth to my baby. I was 7 weeks, and I can remember it vividly what I did. This was a Friday morning. I had to go see a gyno. He checked the size of the baby scan, and he said, "Yeah, it's not viable. It's smaller. The baby's dead." He said, "Just need D&C for the bleeding and everything." So I had to go and stay at one of my sisters. And while I was there, I went to the toilet. And when I wiped myself, there was this thing on the toilet paper. I looked at it and just, I didn't know what it was. You know, I just thought it might be a blood clot. I didn't know. It looked, and I just flushed it down the loo. At the time, I didn't know what it was. When I finally got into surgery, and everything went through, everything went okay. I can remember laying on the bed ready to go, be put out, and I knew what was happening, and I could feel myself starting to cry, and I think they did too, and straight away they put me out before I got upset. Remember waking up, and again I was upset. It wasn't until a week later when I went back to see the gyno to find out the results of the D&C and everything. He said, but there was nothing there to show I was pregnant. There was nothing, as if I was never pregnant, but I know I was. Then I realised later why there was nothing there, because I actually had passed my baby and I had flushed her down the loo. You know, because I couldn't find anything. It was, I think, after waiting to go and have the D&C and everything was, it was crazy, because I don't know, maybe I knew the baby was dead. I just wanted to get there and get her out of me. I was okay. Wasn't until a week later afterwards. It was a Friday. The next morning I woke up. It was a Saturday. I hadn't been out of the house in a week because I had bed rest, but that didn't do any work. And next day I just got out of bed and I went up the street. Maybe I shouldn't, but I did. I needed to get out of the house. But it is hard. Losing a child is hard, but it was even harder when I found out that I was lucky to fall pregnant in the first place. And yeah, so these babies do help. If I feel like they're here, I can go pick them up, and they're so good to look at. You know, they're amazing. I'm going to have to get some powder things to put in so that they'll actually get the smell of the baby. I know you can get powder things to do them, So this little girl, just the way she's holding Maddi, it was amazing. She's going to be a mum when she grows up. It is amazing. These babies, she showed me the pictures of her. She's got 3 reborn. She showed me the pictures and they were beautiful. They were absolutely beautiful. All babies are beautiful, aren't you? Actually, before I met this, I'd come out of Big W and I ran into another volunteer. And she was there and she looked at this one. She said, oh my God. She said, oh my God. She said, so real. Then she called her daughter over. She said, oh my God, oh my God. And she asked, can I take a photo? Yes. So her daughter held Maddi while she took a photo. Then she sent it off to this someone and they thought it was a real baby. And then she took photos. I'm okay if people want to nurse my babies. Yes, they're allowed to. They want to take photos. I allow that. It's just spreading the work of what these babies can do for us. Well, this is Maddi's talk. I might stop this video now. I've got another one I've got to do with little Lee. So I will stop this one and be back in a second. I'll be back with a new baby. So everybody, this is a little Maddi. So Maddi's going to have a lie down on the bed. And we'll be back in a tick with Lee, okay? And so I have got little Lee with me. This is little Lee. You all might know who she looks like. She's in the dress she wore the other week for her Sunday best. She's still in here. I went out today, did some shopping, and I had to get some things. And because, as I said, I'm going away next weekend, I had to get some things and everything. I need to get a pair of some rainbow earrings to wear. So, yeah. So this is little Lee. I took her shopping with me today, and she's got little Chica. Picked her up, don't you? Where can we do that? Lee is, there. Lee is a Lee Lou kit. If you all follow Stephanie's channel, you'll know this kit because it's the Molly kit on Stephanie's, and that's why I first seen this kit, and I thought, I got to have one of those. And I brought the kit off eBay, which came from America. Then I waited till I found an artist who would do her. And lovely Margaret Marsh up on, you can't see the top of my head, up in Queensland near Brisbane. I sent her off to her and she created her and she's absolutely dull. So now I shopping talk about Lee. So I said, I went shopping today. Where'd I go? Where'd I go first? I went a different way to the shop today. I walked a different way and came out in a different door and came out, left the other door. First of all, I think I told you, I got my ears pierced on Tuesday. You probably can't see it. I got the second one. I don't know if you can, comment if you can see it. So I got a little diamond stud in there. That was Tuesday. Today I wanted to get some, you can't see the top of my head. That's better. Then I have to lift there. So I wanted to get a pair of rainbow earrings for when I go away. So I went in there. I seen some on a card. There was a heart and like a triangle or something. But I didn't want to actually buy the whole card because I did not like the earrings that were with it. So I looked around looking at other ones and she, girl, come and see me, said, how are your earrings? I said, they're going good. And I said, I'm looking for a pair of rainbow earrings. And she found me a pair. But actually, they're a star. They're really nice. They're actually in the pram, so I'll leave them there. They're really nice. So that's what I'll be wearing when I go away on the weekend. Well, with Lee, where I was in, went to Woolies. So that was earring shop. Then I went to get a bit of shop from Woolies. People there just pushing around. Walking down the aisle, I needed to get some bread, and this lady came over and said, "How old is she?" I just turned, oh no, before this. I don't know if they have them in your country, in America or whatever, England, wherever you are, but sometimes in shopping centres, they have these people there where they take photos of your babies and children. So comment if they do that in your country. And I was walking past, and because it was a bit air conditioning, I had a light coat blanket over so she wouldn't be cold. And this girl said, "Would you like to have her photo taken?" And I just turned the pram around, and the girl said, "Oh my God," she said, "I wasn't expecting that." I said, "That's okay." So then I went into Woolies, going around and get what I want. As I said, I was getting my bread, and this lady was there. She had nice colour through her hair. I don't know if I can get to the top of my hair. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. And she looked at it. I turned the pram around a little bit. Then she realised it was a doll. She said she has seen them before. She said someone she knows has got one. We were talking. I said there used to be and everything. So we thanked you, walked off. She said some people apologise for the reaction they get. She said she wasn't quite sure if she'd say anything, you know. I said, "Don't worry." You know, she wasn't quite sure to ask, "Is it a doll? Is it a baby? What is it?" I said, "Don't worry about it," you know, because I get all these reactions sometimes. The elderly, they all get tripped that it's a baby. Walking around, then when I was coming at the checkout, heading towards the checkout, elderly lady came over and she wanted to know how old it was. I said, "Have a look." She, "Oh my God." I said, "It's a doll." She, "What?" Then another, "Come and look at this, it's a doll, it's a doll." Then the woman said, "I wasn't talking about that. I was talking," she noticed the yellow blanket I've got, the lemon blanket I've got in the pram. She noticed that. She said the pattern is beautiful, but from the reactions I get from these babies, the lady who did Little Lee is an amazing artist. She is amazing. They couldn't believe the veining. I know she looked like, you can see the vein on her arm. Yeah, we all have. She is such an adorable, I love this kit. Now when I buy babies, as you all know, I mentioned every video that I've got one coming from Stephanie and Jackie. At this stage, that will be my last one. So I'm very patient in waiting for the baby to come, and you know, Little Lee is adorable. People love her. I love my babies. I love the reactions I get for when I go out. I actually haven't done a reaction video because it's just something you don't know. I know I've filmed in shops before. I've done filming videos in Woolies when I did the groceries. I walked around the grocery Woolies and showed you all the food. Not once did one person stop and say anything. I did the clothes in Big W. No one stopped. The reactions are there when I least expect it. And it is amazing. Everybody said it's a good idea what I do. One of the ladies, elderly ladies in Woolies today, asked me why I do what I do, take them out for a walk. I said, because I can, you know. I've had no bad reactions about anything, about my back. I have, but no one has actually said anything to my face. I know a girl in Big W last week, the look on her face, she said, "Why are they for?" I said, I explained to it, there are reasons why women have these. There was a reason why men have them as well. We've got reborn daddies out there. I don't know if I've got any reborn daddies subscribed who watch, but if you are a reborn daddy, how about subscribe and let me know. I would love to see some reborn daddy videos. You know, we've got a lot of reborn mums. Come on, dads. We know you can do it. Join us in this amazing collection, this amazing community. Spread the love of everything. If I'm on a non-reborn channel, I will comment. And you commenting, especially if you've got the reborn in your username for your channel, people might think, what is this? Especially if they like it, they like your comment, they might go and have a look. It's one, I've said this before, it's one way getting the word out about reborns and letting people know how they help people and what a good community we are. My channel, the only drama in the channel is drama that comes from me. When I'm upset, when I've gone through a bad time, when it is a bad time, when the depression's bad. But I know the last week I have been feeling flat, and I think that was because of the weather. I didn't feel what I have. Yesterday, Friday, what's today? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday night, I had a big upset over something. And every time I thought about this thing, I shouldn't say this, but I can't say what it was because it's something private, but every time I thought about it, it really upset me. Then yesterday, I said, no. So what I did, I know I shouldn't have done, I got up, I was waiting for the real estate lady to come around because she wanted to talk to me about something, so she's not coming yet. So I got up, I went and got myself a pie, my potato pie. I went and got myself the chocolate cake I usually get, and I also got a cream bun. Oh, cream bun was about this long. Oh, and when I got home, I just tasted the cream. I said, oh, I know I'm on a diet, but I was in that mood where I didn't give a damn. I just wanted something. I wanted to go. I needed to eat because I was upset. So I had the cake. This cake has never affected me, but yesterday it did. I mean, it affected me. In my tummy, I had my wind medicine I take. I had to go to the toilet. And all day, all I ate was, that's all I ate was the cake, the pie, and the cream bun. Oh, it was really nice. I mean, it was really nice. I haven't had a cream bun in such a long time. Oh, I mean, I sat down. Well, I had the cake about lunchtime, which that's lunch. So, and I had the, let me see, did I have the, I think I had the pie about 4:30. I heated up, had that about 4:30, 4:45. Then after that, I had the cream bun. And I tell you, I really enjoyed that cream bun. Then today, my tummy was playing up. I mean, it was playing up. Excuse me. That's the mineral water I buy. That helps release the wind I get in my tummy. I can feel when my tummy is being really good. When I know, yes, you know, I had an off day yesterday, but sometimes, why not? I had too much gluten yesterday, and my tummy's playing for it today, but I have my medicine. I have some of my mineral water, sparkling mineral water. It's got the bubbles, and that helps to relieve the gas. I was going to have lunch while I was out, but I decided no, my tummy didn't feel like it. So when I come home, I sat down, I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and I had a cup of tea, and I brought some muffin bars, and that's what I had, a cup of tea and a muffin bar, and my tummy is still, it's just feeling achy. Yeah. So this video is not about me. This is about the amazing reactions that I get. How many out there take your baby shopping? And what reactions do you get? I know there are some who are a bit weary of taking their babies out. I remember the first time I took mine out when I was here, I had the pram. I was a bit, wasn't, oh, I don't know. I was just a little bit hesitant as how people were going to react. But it didn't stop me because this is what I wanted to do. And I mean, tell you that the reactions are amazing. They make you feel good. They make you laugh. And some people apologize because they think it's a baby. I said, don't worry about it, okay? I get it all the time and it does not worry me because I know it's not a baby. I know she's only a doll made of vinyl. I know that. But it's amazing how well these artists are. And if any artists out there who are watching, thank you for doing the job that you do. For us women and men to have these beautiful, amazing creations. They are a piece of art. And also, if you're a sculptor, you create kits or you're thinking of creating kits, thank you again for being part of this amazing community where you create these amazing pieces of art. That is what they are. That's what I told one elderly lady today. These are a piece of art. They're not toys for little kids to play with. They're okay if a little young girl wants to hold one, but as long as she's supervised and as long as she does treat it correctly the way it should be correct, it's okay. But they're not for young kids because you don't know how they are going to react because they can be easily damaged. Pulling their legs, lift them by the arms. You got to treat them like a real baby, as all us reborn mums do. It's just normal. You pick them up like a baby because it's just. I don't have babies, but I've got the instinct of a mum. My instinct is built into me, and that is a sad part. I have the mum's instinct. It's like, I know I comment on the way some kids are treated and how some, not how kids are treated, how some kids just run riot. I do comment others about it. But no one's ever said to me, how would you know you're not a mum? But I think I've got the instinct of a mum in me. It's been inbuilt in me since the day I was born. Deep breath, Celly. That is the hard part, you know. I love having these, but in the other part is the sad part because the good part is because I'm 62, there's no crying. You don't have to go up early in the morning, middle of the night, feed them, change your nappy. There's no that. But on the other half, on the other hand, it'd be nice to watch a little baby grow, feed, you look after them, you watch them crawl and walk, and through the stages they go. That is one thing that I will never know. And it hurts. I mean, watching this tiny creation grow up to be a beautiful person, whether it be a boy or grow up to be this amazing person. My baby Sam should have been 23 on Tuesday, and that's why I got my ears pierced for her birthday. And I tell you, that hurt. I mean, it hurt. The girl said, do you want me to count to 3? Like 1, 2, 3. I said, no, just go ahead and do it. When she did it, it hurt. And I thought about it. These mothers take their young kids in to get their ears pierced. And it hurt me. I can't even imagine how a little 2-year-old, because this girl said she had a 2-year-old was getting her ears done, and they actually had 2 people there with the gun to do her ears. And I thought, this poor little girl going through the pain of because her mother wanted her to have ears pierced. I know that there are actually some countries it's traditional for the young babies to get their ears pierced. Okay, it's tradition, yeah. But I feel for the long babies. I know it's only a fraction of a second. Then it's the healing process and everything. I don't know why. I think it should be, children should be at an age when they can understand what pain is. 2-year-old, they can feel pain, but can they really understand pain? I don't know. They know it hurts. That's about it. And it is so, I know a lot of people out there are so against circumcision on boys because it's not natural, but I know there are also religions who they do it. The mum wants the little boy to look like his dad, or the little boy say, why am I different to dad? I never had to make that choice. Then there's, what was I going to say? And having the ears done, I know the pain for circumcision, I understand that is worse because it is a very sensitive area. I was watching All Saints the other night, and this man had to be circumcised. And in an older man, when they grow up, whatever age they are, and for some reason they need to be circumcised, it is painful. I know, because I know of a nurse who actually was involved in part of the surgery in doing that, and she said it is painful. The men do feel pain. Of course they would. It's a very painful area, very sensitive area to have something cut off it. But with little girls having their ears pierced, for me, my opinion, no. I think it should not be the mother's choice opinion. The mother should not say, I want to have my daughter's ears pierced. Why does she want to have her daughter's ears pierced? The ears are okay by himself. I know I had a brother-in-law said that if God wanted us to have our ears pierced, he would have put holes in our ears for them instead of putting it in. I agree, but still, it's fashion. I don't change my earrings, but now I would change. Oh, I'm going to have 2 holes. I'm 62. Finally got my second lot of earrings in. Yeah, you know, it is amazing. As I said, when it comes to little girls getting their ears pierced, I think it should be the person's choice. Maybe once they get older, maybe get up in the 10, 11, 12. That's my opinion only. When they get to understand what pain really, and understand that pain will not be there. It's not there for very long. Because when I got the second one done, it didn't hurt as much because I was still thinking about the first one. But I'm glad I got it done. I got them done for my Sam. That's the reason I got them done. I know if she had survived, if she had grown, she would have had them before this. So, yeah. I know that one day I will see my baby again. Hopefully that hopefully I'll recognize her. I know she's in heaven with all the angels flying around up there. She's my guardian angel, I reckon. She's looking over me, just like all other my family who have passed over. I know that one he's not a family member, but he was a very dear friend, and I know he has been around me. Because years ago something happened and someone said that was him coming to me. And I've been amazing. Since Heal for Life. I know this is getting to be a long video. I hope you're still here. I just wanted to introduce these beautiful girls and the reactions I get from when I go shopping. Look at her feet. Did I show the feet? I don't think I've actually shown the detail. Have I? Look at the feet. They are amazing. the people, they look at them and they reckon, and they look at little Lee's hair, look at the hair, you know, they marvel at the hair. I tell them that this hair is put in one strand at a time, and that shocks them. I said it is done by hand. Everything on these works of art are done by hand. And yeah, so I think it's getting a bit long and I should go. I hope you're not bored. I haven't done a chat video like this for ages. I just felt I'll do one like this. As I said, I am going to experiment with a delayed viewing of this when I get it up, because it's a long video. So everybody, I want to thank all you artists out there. Again, thank you so much for creating such beautiful pieces of artwork for us to enjoy. As we all us reborn mums do enjoy these, and also to the sculptors out there. Thank you so much. I was watching Belle's Reborn Nursery this morning, and she's an artist. Thank you so much, Stephanie, if you ever watch. Thank you so much. And to Belle, I'm not quite sure what your name is, Belle's Reborn Nursery. Jackie, thank you so much. I am waiting for my baby very patiently. I know I will love it so much, and when I have done that, I'm going to send you probably not watching, but that's okay. I'm going to send them a link to the box opening, which is what I do, so they can see the reaction from it. Since that will probably be my last baby for a while, I will actually make a special video. Might dress up, do something different, bit of yellow here, bit of yellow there. I've got a mask, I might wear that. It's going to be hard because I can't wear my glasses. I'll work at something. Thank you again. We all do appreciate the work that goes into these babies. Who else is watching? Gay, if you're watching, thank you so much. My babies, you know how much I love your babies. What you have done for me. I've done one, you've done three for me. That's Joy, it's Blossom, and that's Brick. You've done those. And Trina, I don't know if you're watching. Garfield is amazing. And you also did Bridget for me. Thank you so much. I cannot express how much all these means to me. And the only reason I've been able to do what I do and with getting my baby is because of my dear mum. It's coming up the end of October. It'll be 3 years since mum passed away. And, you know, even though I'm so like her, the mothering instinct, mum was, I can still see her nursing my eldest nephew when we had looked after him, when she looked after him for about 3 months when my sister had an accident. Even when she started babysitting, and after everyone in school, she was lost. She was the best mum, best nana, the best cook, the best. Oh my God, was she an amazing cook? It was only because of her passing and that I've been able to do what I'm doing the last couple of years. And I think it was watching Stephanie's videos that got me into doing them. The urge to get in front of the camera. I was a bit shy at first. I think like everybody is, especially if you're a large lady, you think about it, oh, what are people going to say? But you know what? I know people accept me for who I am. I tell you, I'm an open person, or something I keep quiet like what happened the other night, but you know, I'm an open person about myself. I am proud of myself. I have probably done things in the past that might shock you, but that's my past. I am feeling amazing at the moment. I'm going to my first Pride Day next week, and it is amazing. I'm looking forward to showing you some videos. That's what I'll be doing on the way over. Go to Armidale. I've never been there. Do some videos around Armidale. do some around Tamworth. Tamworth is the country capital of Australia, where they have a big music festival there every January, and they have a big awards show. People give awards to all these country and western singers. They got new and upcoming artists. It is amazing. Australia is such an amazing country. We are a vast country, and at the moment we are in a drought. Yes, we have had rain here in Coffs Harbour, but inland they are in drought. They cannot feed their animals water. They've got to buy water in, but it's bound to buy water. I'm putting it out there. You know, the government are not helping. The government are more involved about giving money to other countries. I won't say which country and why, but they're giving all this money to this person, but he will not help his own ones at home. I mean, the farmers, we get our meat from the farmers, we get food. It all rely on the farmer, like the cattle, beef cattle, and there's also the milk, the dairy farms. There's also the sheep. The sheep got wool. We got wool to make clothes, and got your meat. That is, animals are dying out there, and I should not bring politics into it, but he is not doing anything to help our farmers. The animals are dying out there. It is sad, you know, that person who we call our Prime Minister, he's not doing a darn thing about it. So everybody is shocked at what he's done in the last week or so. We are all shocked, and it's just not right. My God, who wants to go to Mars? Come on, who wants to go to Mars? Why? Look after our own planet. I shouldn't put this out there. I'm sorry. I just said I couldn't. Forget that. Fast forward, forget that. So I think I should go now. Artists, thank you so much. Again, you know, I cannot thank you enough for the time and the energy you put into making these creations. You know, it is amazing. So if you're an artist or want to be an artist, you comment down here. I know Belle's Reborn Nursery, I know you're an artist. Watched the video this morning, you know. And thank you for doing that video, because I seen one video about what happened, and she was putting Stephanie down, and she did not know Stephanie. She seen Stephanie's video, but she was putting her own take on it, and all for getting subscribers. That is the reason I think she did it, because she's got a bit over 100 subscribers, and it was like she was just reading things off the internet. I know it's if you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to Stephanie's channel and you'll have a look what's going. It's all to do with, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not saying anything about it. I only know what I've heard, and I'm not in the position really to say anything. But it's about bountiful babies and polygamy and the money and everything else. I'm not going to talk about that, because really I only know what I've heard. I don't want to go searching the internet, because I get what I want from Stephanie. Told us everything without hers, and that's all I need to know. And I know Stephanie is an honest, trustworthy person, and she cares about her fans, her subscribers. She does care, where people have said she doesn't care, but she does. So Stephanie, thank you so much. We follow you for a reason. So if Stephanie doesn't watch, you know, I still want to say it. I know someone has also said something about Stephanie. Why did she use a scooter? There are invisible disabilities out there where people do not see. Stephanie, for a while, you know why she weren't used as a scooter. You know, We all know why she uses a scooter. And if you want to know, because she had really bad knees. She's had, I think, I'm not quite sure if after, I know she had something wrong with her knees where walking too far is painful. So she uses a scooter. But it's like me with my mental illness. It's an invisible. You cannot see it. What do they want her to do? Wear a brace to show that she has got a sore leg. It's just ridiculous. So over that, this is about me. This is about my beautiful babies. See the yellow? See the yellow? We all know what the yellow is. Maybe my you subscribers don't know what the yellow is. Maybe someone would like to tell them what the yellow is. My inner child's favourite colour is yellow. So everybody, I'm sorry I've got a bit of drama into it. I don't like talking about politics. I don't like talking about things that's happening. But we want a friendly community in the Reborn community. We want people to accept people for who they are. And accept them. I accept you for who you are. Whether you're black, white, brindle, spotted, purple, whether you're gay, straight, trans, whatever you are. I accept you for who you are. And that is all people want. It's all I want. It's all you want. It's all the man down the street, the lady walking down the street want. Is just complete respect. And I think if people respected people more, there would be so much more in this world. People judge people by the way they look, by their size, by their colour, by their race, whatever. Please stop that. Respect everyone. And of course, respect these beautiful, amazing babies. Well, I think I might go now. Little Maddi's asleep on the bed. So we will see you in my next video. And I will see you then. Sorry about the length of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think because I'm feeling good, I want a good chat. So everybody, goodbye. And again, thank you. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the beautiful comments that pop up. And I try and comment on my comments when I can. And thank you again. And if you're new to my channel, this is the first video seen, welcome. How about subscribing? Yes, come on, you subscribe. Then you click the little bell to get notification of new videos. So everybody, thank you very much. And I'll see you in my next video. So everybody, have a good day, mate. Bye. Bye. Bye.